Good morning. Amanda here. I'm live this morning. Amanda Jane, Spiritual Medium. I'm coming live to you from the UK. I hope you're keeping well, and I hope that a few of you are going to join me this morning. You have to excuse my hair. It's all over the place. Really don't know what to do with it, but there you go. That's life. Now, yeah, I'm just trying to chill out this morning. I've had a busy morning, so I'm trying to have a bit of peaceful time with you guys that want to join me on here for some spiritual mediumship and some messages. And those of you that know how I work, as I link into spirit, I give you good morning, Victoria. Nice to see you on here. Lovely to see you last night. Thanks for joining us. And as I link into spirit, I give you what I see, hear, feel, and sense, and go from there, basically. So that's what will be happening this morning. It's more of a little service, so I open up in prayer, and then once I've opened up, I do a little address and then go from there. So so a happy Easter weekend, you guys. I hope you have a lovely bank holiday weekend, and nice to see you there, Vicky Louise. Nice to see you, Victoria, as morning, just to let you know that I am speaking to people. That is, I'm not just chatting away to myself here. So thank you, ladies, for joining me, and it was lovely to see you, Victoria, last night. We had a special closed event, myself. We have on our Eventbrite page, if anyone wants to join us, the Eventbrite page, and you can see what events we have going on, and then you can come along and join into some of the closed longer events that we have going on. And we've got a special coming up 19th April, which is a workshop talking about the root chakra and cleansing that, and how to work with your root chakra, what it's all about, and going through a guided meditation. So if anyone wants to join us for that, click onto the Eventbrite page and you can get your tickets on there. Right, so okay, so lovely to see you all here. Nice to see you as well, Kerry. Thank you for coming on last night. Unfortunately, we already have already. This is why we do the closed events, I'm afraid, because of these people coming on. But there you go. Right. So without further ado, I'll crack on and open up in a little prayer, and I'll do a small address, although I haven't got a clue. It's whatever I'm inspired by spirit this morning to give you ladies and you guys that are coming on here. So hello, and thank you for joining me. Please remember to share for me, and thank you for your support. Okay, so right, if anyone wants to join me in prayer, please do, but it's just a small prayer, gratitude to spirit, basically. So I give thanks, Great Spirit, for being able to be here this morning with all these lovely people, and to act as a channel as a medium, so that you can bring your messages from loved ones in spirit through me to be able to give out to those lovely people here, and help prove life after life with evidential messages. And I ask that everything I do may be done in truth, in love, and in light. I also ask for healing to go out where it's needed on the earth plane, to the people here present and their families that they represent, and to all four corners of the world. I ask for peace and love to be in the minds and the hearts of those that govern the country, for our animal kingdom, and also for Mother Nature in the world, the earth plane herself. Thank you. Amen. Right, there we are, a little prayer. And it's about giving thanks back to spirit. We must remember that we are spirit, but they come to us, and give their time to come back to us. Your sound keeps going funny. Oh dear. I'm sorry about that. Is anyone else having problems with the sound? Maybe I'm not in close enough. I'm not sure why that happened. So, I don't really want to click out, but I should try to lean in a bit. Maybe that's the thing. Okay. Good morning, Sue. Good morning, Mia. Good morning, Penelope. Yeah, the sound's going funny. Oh dear. We had spots before, so I don't know what's causing this at the moment. Melissa, it seems fine. Okay, good morning, Marta. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Right, okay, I'll go straight into, oh, hello, Lisa Bowles from San Francisco. Wonderful. Thank you. I hope it's lovely out there. We've got a bit of rain where we are at the moment. We're in, I'm in Colchester in Essex in England, so it's a bit rainy today. Hello, everyone. I could be going on house forever, so what I'll do is instead of looking down, and I'll look down when we get to the messages, and then you can give me a yes or a no if you feel that it comes for you. Yeah, Lisa's at 3 a.m. in the morning in California. Oh, bless you, Lisa. Thank you for joining, my love. Right. Now, I'd like to try and do a small address. I'm not sure what I'm going to be talking about, but Spirit usually inspire me, so I'm asking them to do that now. And it's about basically, it's okay not to know what I'm getting here. It's okay to feel that you something you may have wanted to do or feel that you need to say, and you're maybe hesitant to speak your truth over something. Okay to feel that way, and know that you can express yourself in other ways, maybe, or speak to somebody else, you know, different things. Okay. What I'm getting from it's be you. Don't be yourself. Don't feel that you have to be a people pleaser all the time. It's okay to just for once actually say, right, today I'm something different's happening. I've got to do something a different way, or actually I need that help, or it's okay to just not be Wonder Woman or Superman. You know, you can actually ask for help if you need it. It's okay to say, I'm having a tough day and I have a bit of support here. Things like this is what I'm being inspired to talk about today. And I feel that people often are worried about speaking their truth because they're worried about the consequences that might bring, or upsetting somebody else's feelings. However much we love people, if they know where we're coming from and our true feelings, then they're never going to be able to express themselves either. Yeah, Mia, she's been giving this exact same advice to your daughter. Yeah, if we can't express in front of others, then how are we, you know, expecting them to do the same to us? And then everyone's going on putting on maybe a false face at times and carrying burdens that they really don't need to. And so it's about relaxing and knowing what you want, how you feel and what you want to do, and being true to yourself. So it's when I say about speaking in truth, love and light, love being the highest vibration, it's speaking from the heart and expressing your truth. And even if it may be a bit uncomfortable, once that's out of the way, people may react like a knee-jerk reaction at times for not hearing something they want to hear, but then they may go off and ponder on the thought and realize where you're coming from if you stick to your guns. So I'm just being given that, and I hope that is that little address there means anything to anybody. And Mia, it does to Mia, so good. And yeah, it's about being true to yourself, to enable others to lead from example, and it's okay to say no, and it's okay to say, you know, today is not the day, that things can change. I'm into things, others need to be as well. I'm not happy with the way this situation's going, or I am happy and I want to express my gratitude and my thanks. A lot of men find it hard to always express their feelings. Sometimes it's hurt as well, and pain. If there's someone specific that you need to address and speak to, then go to someone who like that you need to actually talk to, that deals with these kind of things. And it could be solicitors, it could be bankers, it could be counsellors, it could be doctors, anybody, or family or friends, you know. But speak out, speak your truth. Okay, and that's that for today. Thank you, and thank you, Mia, for that. I appreciate that, because I've not really been one for addresses, but I just have to give what Spirit inspires me to, because this is supposed to be a little service as well, not just going straight in there. Right, so okay, now I'm getting into the mode and I'm asking them to come in. And as I do, I've already got sharp pains going through my back here. So when I get this, it's usually a lung problem, and I often feel that, yeah, sometimes it's hard to breathe and stuff like this. So I've got somebody coming through here, and I feel that I've got a man with me, and Right, okay. And I feel as well that I've got pneumonia. So I've got this kind of feeling with a man here that would have had pneumonia before he passed to spirit. So can anybody on here take that first of all? I don't want like 4 of you saying, oh yes I can, but then if you can, because then we can delve in deeper to find out exactly who this is. And I see there that what you put there, Lisa, and that's about the address. Yes, you do need to actually be able to say no and walk away if it's not any good for you, the situation, obviously, my love, you know, and it makes us stronger in the long term, these hard things that we go through, sadly. Right, so the mediumship part now, Lisa, is just delving into the spirit that's coming through and what they're giving me. And I've got I felt this was a male energy telling me about this situation. He may be talking about somebody. I have to scroll up in case I get in. He may be talking about somebody that's suffered with pneumonia or this kind of problem on the earth plane, but he's giving me that pain. I've still got it there until someone takes it. He will not. Okay. We're with you then, Penelope, my love. Right, okay. Dad had pneumonia years before he died, and he died of lung cancer. That's why it's the pneumonia pain and things in the lung. Right, so I feel that I'm with you, Penelope. Oh, yeah. Oh, we have got 2 of you. Right. And your dad as well, Sue. Right, so let's we'll see where we're going here. Okay. Right, so just it's between Sue and Penelope, this man, but obviously as they've both got similar situations here, the message may relate to both of you, but we will dig in to see who this actual man is now. Right, thank you girls for coming and saying that as well. Oh, right. He's giving me problems in my stomach now for some reason, and he's telling me about anxiety that's causing like stomach cramps, and I feel like, you know, maybe butterflies in the tummy, but we'll get on a bit further before giving me any feedback here, girls. I've also got February as either a birthday or anniversary, maybe related around him or around the person. Okay. And I've got Charles or Charlie. Does that make any sense to any of you girls, Penelope or Sue? And okay, Charlie, just come out there. Right. Okay. I'm sure somebody said to me about this before, but I've got, oh yeah, no, this is a different, some boots as well here. And I, with him, he's showing me Wellington boots, so I don't know if this would be a memory link going back, and I don't know why he's putting them on now. And he's talking about running around and not getting your feet wet, basically. And it's a case of the sort of thing he used to always say, don't get your feet wet. My nan had pneumonia before she had a birthday and anniversary. Okay, Chelsea. Okay, I did feel that, yeah, okay. Mum's anniversary, I think Charles was related to my mum. Yeah, okay, so I know that Chelsea's come on and got information there, but I do feel that I am with Penelope. Okay, Charles is related to mum. Okay, but any Chelsea, Sue and Sue as well, if you can take anything from the message now. So I'll for the message there, because he's just giving me little bits and bobs at the moment. Okay, and I don't know if the big long Wellingtons mean anything, but I feel that somebody would either have a pair of these Wellingtons, or he would have been out when he was younger in his Wellingtons, something like this he's going on about. And he's bringing back memory links of like being very young, like teenage or child, where people would write out, I feel like, pull up jeans without any socks on and running about getting their feet wet. Okay, yeah, a few of you can take these things. I've got Sue as well. So yeah, so he's talking, he's bringing back the old memories of like what you would do. So would one of you have been more of a tomboy that would have liked to have climbed trees or run around without shoes on, or is he talking about himself when he was younger? Because I've got this reason, unless he's telling me about one of your children, something they would have done or do, and it's very much a situation of things that you do when you're younger and you're fit and you've got the energy, and then when things happen and you're later on in life that you don't realize with the arthritis and different things. He's bringing me to this for some reason, but it's also about saying about getting out. Oh, there you are. It is you, Pen. Thought it was you. Dad was Welsh, probably. But you were a tomboy growing up, yes. And I've got you. That's you then, with the tomboy like, and I've got the trousers up, pulled up, nothing on your feet, running around, and but he remind you of the strength and the that you had, and the way you were when you were younger. But it's like there's a fear, he's saying, that's got over you now, where you need to be able to get out, not running around with nothing on your feet. He's saying you have to be more careful as you get older. But he's saying it's important to still get out. But he's laughing because he's remembering the vitality of you when you were a young girl. Okay, and can you take something about feeding a baby lamb? Because I've now got a baby lamb, and it's like being fed with a milk bottle. I've got this. If your dad would have done, or something about you, and it's about the animals, and yeah, I don't know, unless it is symbolizing spring or something here. But he's like feeding the lamb with the milk. Oh, you did on a school trip. Oh, wonderful. Well, that's definitely you then. That's the validation. I've never fed a baby lamb, and I'm sure a lot of people haven't. So it's something that's nobody could understand. Couldn't what I have to bring in. So he just was showing me that I had the lamb in front of me and the bottle of milk, and being fed with a baby lamb. Right. So definitely with you, Penelope. And it's about, I feel the message as well for you guys is to each day as it comes, and make sure you do things to uplift you. Something, we all change obviously throughout the years, and we were more stronger and flexible when we were younger, and we certainly wouldn't do the things we did when we were younger, like you being a tomboy and probably climbing your trees, Pen. But it's about finding that strength and that vigor and that excitement in other things nowadays. Does that make sense? This is what he wants to bring in, more of the message here. He just wanted to make that initial contact and that little bit of evidence with the lamb and the feeding bottle, to say, to give yourself your own nourishment and get out and do things. Maybe go around like when you did when you were younger, have some friends and maybe go around to a farm or something to see the animals. Do something so you're getting out more. It's very important, and he really wants you outside, and when we get the sunshine, in the sunshine, Pen. So I hope that helps to give you that this morning. And I've got Richard as well, Ricky Richard, that kind of name to give you as well. And I'm going to move forwards now, hopefully, because it's otherwise I'll never get. And I give thanks for him coming through there. Hi, everybody. Okay, so I'm glad you could take that, Penelope. All right, okay. Right, okay, now let's see where. If I'm still with you, I do try to get the link broken, and so I can go to somebody else. Right, I just had the name Sharon. Oh, we've got Sharon there, Sharon Parker. Hi, Sharon. So I might be with you, Sharon. So Sharon in my head there being shouted. So then they know you're on. So I may be with you. Oh, I just want to put this up quickly from Penelope. I do go out and trip with my daughter and end up acting like a kid again. Thanks, Amanda. Yes, you've got to find your inner child. There's something there. We might not be able to physically be strong enough like we were when we were young, but the soul is ageless, basically, the soul, the spirit. So it's into your spirit and finding that fun, you guys, and living that. Okay, so let's see. Now, where are we now? Okay, all right. Sorry, I've got everything popping up here. Who's coming in now? Come on. Okay, I've got a lady coming in here, a bit reluctant. I feel that she didn't really believe she's, you know, black and white with her beliefs, and she's happy that she's okay, that she's over, but she wouldn't have been, you know, when you're gone, you're gone. She was the same as the rest of her family, as her mum and dad. Beliefs through here. Now I've got the name of Caroline around this lady, either on the earth plane or in spirit. That may be her or linking around. I don't know if this links with you, Sharon, because I did hear the name Sharon called out, but I'll give you if you can take any of this. Now this lady comes through and she's got short hair with a bit of a curl in it, so like a brown, but like she may have coloured her hair as well, may have reds and that in her hair, but it's like a sort of a burgundy brown, if you like, short hair with a bit of a curl here. And she's coming through, and I feel that she would have been, she's in the 40s, so I feel that she may have been born in the 40s, and I've got a feeling she would have been around 73 when she passed over to spirit, this lady. Okay, so does this lady link with anybody? Don't worry about the names per se here. I'm getting the 1940s coming in here for as in birth. I feel like she would have been in her 70s when she passed to spirit. She's coming in on a motherly link here, so she could be mother or grandmother. She's got a sort of like a burgundy hair, and I feel that she would have been quite thin. I feel that she smoked as well. I may have when she was younger. She's not telling me how she lost quite a bit of weight, this lady, and she's got short hair, a little bit of a curl, a little bit of a wave there. I can't see if anybody's actually said that they can take this lady at all, so I need to get some more from her. Okay. She's talking to me about hair, doing somebody's hair, so I don't know if she would have done hair for a living or if she just recently had their hair done on the earth plane. She's talking about this. I do feel that she would have had a cancerous condition that took her over to spirit here. Okay, now as she's coming in here, she may have been the 70s. Something that I was getting may have been something else, because I'm not sure. She's not actually, she looks younger now that as she's come a bit closer here, and she's got blue eyes and quite thin. I've got London links as well around her. Can anybody take this lady? If she's not a motherly link, she would be obviously someone's mum, but she could be on the auntie side of things as well. Okay, and I've got the name Jackie as well around to give for her, but if nobody can take her, I'll have to ask you. She's cleaning as well. She's got this. She's talking to me. She's got the old-fashioned bizzle. Is it the bizzle? Oh, your mum was 49. I was saying the 40s. I was getting. Your mum was 49. The hair matches, and the job was cleaning. The job was cleaning. Yeah, she's cleaning. She's cleaning here. Right, okay. Because she's showing me the old bizzle thing, the cleaning. Okay, Jane. Okay, my love. And yeah, she's coming in. She's got blue eyes, born in London. Yeah, London links. Okay. Yeah, mum. Right, okay, so stick with. Was there cancerous condition there with her, Jane? Because at first I wasn't seeing, and then then she showed me that she went quite thin, and I felt that there was a cancerous condition with her. So yes, right, okay, yes. Right, she's happy to see you on here, and she just wants to come in with a lot of love for you at the moment. I don't know if this was her or someone around her that smoked. She was smoking going on there. They can bring in messages from others around as well. So I'm not sure what that was, but I thought it was her smoking. It was, yes, lung cancer. Right. Bless. She's fully healed in spirit now, Jane. I don't know if she's come through for you before. Right. I've got to give you May. I've got to give you May as well as either an anniversary, a birthday, or a passing. Okay, Jane. And to give you Windsor area, I feel for some reason. I've got like the Windsor Castle. Does that mean anything to you? I think it's Windsor Castle here. I've just seen a castle and then I got Windsor. So I don't, not sure, but I'll give you that anyway. Right, okay. And does Terry mean anything to you? The name Terry? If not, then that could be for me. But I need to know whether it means anything to you. Can you take Terry, Jane? Oh, you've been there too. Been there. Okay, so that's a memory link. So I don't know. Well, if you've been there, we've not all been there, but yeah, that's just a validation, another validation. Terry. Yes, Terry. I don't know if it be male or female. I just heard the name Terry given to me, so I needed to give it to you, because if you can take that, then it's not for me to decide why that's coming in, because sometimes they give me names for me to work out the somebody that I know, as well. So the somebody I know, if you can take the Terry, would be someone that they as well. They had cancer, but they had lots of heart problems, bad heart problems. So I'm getting something where somebody would have been coming in with heart problems, and I feel a male. And I've got, I don't know if they're still on the earth plane or they're in spirit. So can you take someone with heart problems that would have either passed or be on the earth plane at the moment, Jane? And I feel that there's something about children, the children. I've got something about the children being left behind. I feel that this the name doesn't have to be his name. Basically, it can be the name. Your husband. Yeah, okay, my love, that's what I thought. Right, so I want healing going out for your husband. Okay, lots of healing. That's what I'm getting, that there's someone with problems and there's concern, and about the children as well. Okay, at the moment are concerned. So just looking after himself and knowing that spirit's doing what they can for healing to go around as well. Okay, just to come in to say hello, and that she loves you very much, obviously, as you know, she always will. She'll always be around you. She's very proud of you. Okay, and right, is there something about a baby? I feel like somebody's pregnant. I don't know, and I feel that they're quite heavily pregnant. This is what I was seeing. So can you take that around you, or would that be important memory link? But I've got a pregnant young lady. Like, I don't know if this would be a daughter, or there's something there, an issue, something about pregnancy, quite late pregnancy. I've got to give you that as well, Jane. You don't know anyone at the moment, okay? Well, I don't know. Right, where's that coming from? I've got it looks like a young blonde lady, hair back in a ponytail, and in a white dress, but quite heavily pregnant. And that's what I mean. So where that would come in anywhere, if that's, unless that's a memory link for some reason, I've got to give you that. So this, unless this is a future thing, if you know anyone that's blonde, quite bright blonde as well, not yeah, very light blonde hair, very pretty young lady, just stood there in a white dress. Unless I've moved on. Ah, could have been you. Yes, of course. Ah, oh, okay. Yeah, I feel that we may have moved on to Lisa. Right. So mum comes in with a lot of love for you and memories of you when you were young, when you were having baby. I don't know if this was if there was a time where, I don't know if there was something where you had to have a cesarean or anything specific happened around that time, but she's coming in about that time, unless if she was still with you or if she was in spirit watching over you at that time. I do have to say about that moment, okay? But just to let you know that she's around you, she knows what's going on. Love and healing for you, for your husband. Take care of yourself. Happy Easter, Jane. Thank you for connecting with me. And Lisa Holland Boyles. Okay, so if you can take any of that else that I just said, Jane, just let me know. Thank you. Bless you. Right, we've got Lisa there. Your niece will be in tomorrow. Okay, wonderful. And congratulations. Okay, so I feel there as well that they're telling me, does your niece look anything like the message that I've just given with the blonde hair? Because I feel that that's what they're coming in for, to tell me about that, because the lady that I was seeing had very bright blonde hair there. Okay, so Lisa, so I don't know if you can take that as well, but just to say, yeah, wonderful for Shelby. That would be lovely for her. I had, yeah, a Shelby. With you, they may just be bringing that in to say that they know about the situation going on. Oh, you haven't seen her in many years. Oh, bless you. Right, okay. Well, I just was getting that. It may have still been when she was younger and having her baby. Right, we'll just see where we're going with this then. Okay, I've got the name of Paul, if anybody can take the name of Paul. I also had a man coming in uniform, and I have a hat on him, like a cap, and I feel like it's sort of a navy blue uniform. I'm terrible with my uniforms as well. Could be dark grey, navy blue, because he was in and out like that. So don't worry about the name of Paul. I had that name. If you can take it. Oh, Victoria. Your partner is Paul. Okay, my love. Right then. So, don't know. So any of you girls there, if you can take any of this message, it could be with Victoria here. Ah, yes. Oh, your husband's name is Paul, and I take it you're not. You're now, Lisa? Because I know what you said earlier about your message. Okay, about the man situation. Right. Can you take, any of you guys? Can you take? Yeah. Don't worry about the message per se. I feel that there's some kind of either naval links or something going on here. And oh, they're bringing problems around my eye area as well. I feel that, oh goodness. Right, I've got to say this. I don't want to say this, but I've got to say this. Can any of you take a situation where a man has been in, I feel like I've been boxed. I feel like I've been given a black eye around the eye. So I don't know if they've actually they've been in a fight, or they've been in a boxing gym, or I don't know where it's coming from. Don't usually get that. I have had obviously feelings of cuts and things, unless someone's had a fall and knocked their eye and it's bruised up. I'm being shown somebody that would have had like a black eye. Does that mean anything to you? Lisa doesn't have anyone in the military. I feel that this is going back, this military person who was stood there. He was there, and then that, oh, you've got to go out on your way to work. Okay, bless you. All the best, Lisa. What's going on with the baby and everything, and your life and family. You can always watch this on replay. Right, now I've got something where somebody's had a black eye, but I've got to say that, all right? So I don't know if anyone can take this. I feel that there could have been a problem going on somewhere, or someone would have had a fall and hurt themselves, something like this. They just brought that into me, and I could see a bruise in the eye. So I take Lisa, can't take anymore. She's got to go to work. Victoria, can you take any of that? Otherwise we'll have to move on, because if it is for Lisa, she wouldn't be able to take the message anyway. She's got to pop off, unfortunately. And we have got somebody on here. Okay. Oh, you split your eye open and a black eye. Bless you. Right. So this person is telling me about you then, Vicky. All over the place here. Can you take, if you can't take the name Paul, then can you take Scottish links, or and can you also take military connections, or something like that, or something with somebody going back in the past? Because I feel that that's the man that's coming in to talk to me and giving me the message about what's going on the earth plane at the moment, Vicky Louise. Okay, so we're getting there, and it can take a while for the messages to come through and to get the correct connection. So sorry about that, ladies. Right, okay. So I've got I did have the name Paul, but if Lisa looks back on this, if she can take any of the message, then good. And same with you, if you can take any of this. Okay. Yes. Oh, I was pretty sure he was. Okay. Your granddad was in the army. Okay, so it's maybe granddad. And okay. So can you take anything to do with Scotland at all? I'm not sure where you're from, Vicky, but there may be Scottish links. Penelope can take a lot of it. Worked years ago. Dad was in the army. Can't take Paul. Right. Okay. So don't always worry about the name. Someone can. That's where it's awkward, because names come in everywhere. It's the situations that I'm getting. I'm getting like the army look here. The man coming through from the army talking about someone who'd cut their eye open. I feel it could be with Vicky though, because Vicky, yeah, okay, Vicky has split her eye open and got a black eye at the moment. So healing thoughts for you there. You can't take anyone, but your granddad was in the army. You can't take anyone with Scottish links. Don't worry about that. I'm just wondering why the Paul came through, unless it's somebody that likes singing and is an entertainer, something like this. If you know anybody that does that or plays the guitar, something like that, I've got to throw that out there for you. Okay, but it's if you like music to lift you up and things like that, to get back into the things that you like, do the hobbies you like, play the music and all that sort of stuff. With healing at the moment, and talking about your eye there being, and it was totally bruised. I thought it was a man, but they're showing me on a man, but totally gone. And as you can say, that's happened. I'm so sorry that happened. and hopefully that will heal soon. There. So that is for you. You were doing singing lessons but stopped. I feel there's something then that you need to get back to, and that's why I was okay, guys, because even though some of you, if you can relate to any of this message, please do so. But that they give me names of people I know and things they do. So that's why I was saying, can you take Scotland? Because the Paul I know comes from Scotland, and I know as does singing and things like this and likes to singing. So that's why I was given that name, so I could draw you to the singing lessons that you're doing, okay, that you were doing. So it's about doing things again, expressing yourself and doing things you enjoy, and singing being one. I know that you've stopped at the moment, but when you're ready, if there's anything that you feel that you want to do, you might not need the lessons anymore. You might just be good enough to just do it, okay? Oh, and your singing teacher was Scottish. There we are. It's always there. It's always there. In the end, but it can take time. You see, this is the thing. And like poor Lisa, who joined us, wonderful Lisa, all the way from San Francisco, we didn't have time to finish off the message, so she couldn't see where we're coming from here. But yes. So basically, it's just saying to you about the situation. That's why they gave me that one name, which Scottish link, and the singing, which you've took. So yeah, this takes a little while for my little brain to get hold of what it means, you know, but we get there in the end. Okay. And I do feel rushed because I know I'm limited for time and I need to be able to do something important. Okay. Okay, right. I feel with you, my love, anxiety over something, and I don't know if you can take who this is, but I've got somebody on the plane that I feel has been being sick or feeling sick or feeling that they can't eat and eating occasionally on the hoof, not much, and I feel like losing weight because of it, and maybe unknowingly, maybe even anorexic. Does that mean anything to you at all, Vicky, around somebody that you would know on the earth plane? And I just feel that there's a bit of concern there, and it's about looking after themselves and taking things slow and talking about this. And I don't know if someone's passed a spirit, and there could have been a breakup or there's been a loss of some kind, and because of this, someone's very down and they're not taking care of themselves, and it's causing worry and concern. Okay. Okay. Oh my. You had a bad toothache and could not eat at all, but that's all. I don't know anyone. Okay, right. Well, they're talking to me about not being able to eat and looking after themselves. Okay, so that maybe that's that then, my love. And I hope that's sorted out so you can eat now, because they're quite concerned. So they're just telling me about someone feeling a bit sick and a bit down and not wanting to eat, but they're probably feeling sick if you've got toothache. That would make you, wouldn't it? Bless you. And not being able to eat at all, but hopefully you're managing to eat now and get out, right, because they were concerned about that. Now, can you take the loss somewhere though, Vicky, with somebody, either a relationship loss or a loss of someone recently? Yes, thank you, and you're sorting it out. All right, my love. Sorry, I don't mean to go into too much depth, and like, I just have to give what I'm given, and I don't mean for it to be too open or painful for anybody. Okay, so yes, right. So it's about saying that they know it's a healing time at the moment, but self-care, self-love, look after you're very important. You must put yourself first. And Victoria, a lot of this connects to you. You just lost your friend. Oh, and your dad passed in September, Vicky. Sorry for your loss. Dad will be around you. And with you, Victoria. They're around. They'll always be around you, okay? Yes, so a lot of this, the last part where about not being able to eat and look after yourself. It's where you got people. And Kerry, I know, my love. And this is why this part of the message is mainly to say about looking after, putting yourselves first, and sort of you've got to have strength to be able to go on and be able to function and think clearly and properly. If you don't eat the right foods and have the right fuel, you won't be able to function and have any aspects of joy coming into your life anyway. So you must do this, and Spirit want you to do that. They all want you to do this, okay? And I've got the name Shelley or Shirley, or it could be Sheila even, come through there. Just popped in quickly. We've got the last of the scammers coming in as well. I'll take that. And just a lot of love coming through for you all to look after yourselves. I know it's a very quick one. Shirley is your auntie. There we are, Shirley. And that's to give you validation that they're with you. All right, my love. And to connect around you. And I'm sorry that obviously I can't bring everyone individually through to each one at once and stuff like this. Remember, we do privately if you wish to, but we do go on our Eventbrite page to see about the events, the closed events, and I look forward to seeing you on there for a lot more in-depth readings and at our workshop coming up on the 19th of April, which is not just mediumship messages. That's okay, my pleasure, my darling. You look after yourself and bless you. It's also guided meditation, working with your root chakra, which is very important at the moment to work with. That's the first base chakra, and it's all about the information on that, clearing and channeling. Okay, so look after yourselves. Thank you. I will. I need to as well. And happy holidays. Okay, and know that Spirit's always around you, and love never dies. Happy Easter, and I look forward to seeing you. Okay, God bless you for coming with me this morning. Bye.